Every transformation in the universe begins the same way, with a silence so deep, only the awakened can hear it. Gemini, you were born between worlds, one foot in the physical, one foot in the unseen. You carry two minds, two voices, two paths, and a destiny powerful enough to shift the air around you. But in 2026, the voices inside you do not fight, they merge. The restless mind becomes focused, the chaotic mind becomes wise, the loud mind becomes precise. This is the year your duality becomes your superpower. You are no longer torn between who you were and who you might become. You are stepping into a version of yourself that has been waiting patiently beneath the noise, the version of you that thinks clearly, speaks truthfully, and creates effortlessly. 2026 is not a year of confusion. It is a year of mental awakening. Ideas come faster. Insights hit deeper. Intuition sharpens to a blade. The universe is opening a doorway for you. A doorway only the Gemini mind can enter. And once you cross it, you will never think the same again. The question is not whether you are ready. You were born ready. Welcome to a year that will change the very shape of your thoughts. Welcome to Goldmoon Lunexa, where the stars speak and the awakened listen. The whisper before the storm. There are two kinds of storms in this world, the ones that roar and the ones that whisper before they change everything. Gemini, you are the whisper, the soft wind that carries a message the world is not yet ready to hear. You are duality, intelligence, instinct, curiosity, chaos. But in 2026, the duality within you stops fighting and begins aligning. Your mind, once split between worlds, finds its center. This year you won't be pulled in two directions. You will become two forces moving as one. And when that happens, your words will no longer describe reality. They will shape it. The mind that sees the invisible Gemini. You don't think like the rest of the world, you sense things before they form. You feel shifts in energy before they become events. You read people not with your eyes, but with your intuition, faster than they can process their own thoughts. But in 2026, this ability becomes stronger. Your mind becomes a receiver, tuned perfectly to truth. Lies become visible. Intent becomes loud, and silence speaks to you in ways it never has before. This is the year your mind awakens, not to overthink, but to perceive. The universe will send symbols, signs, synchronicities, and for the first time in years, you will understand them instantly. The shift of identity is fluid for a Gemini. You adapt, change, shift shape, shift roles, depending on the moment. But 2026 puts you face to face with a version of you that isn't willing to hide anymore. Not the adaptable you, not the playful you, not the witty, charming, quick-thinking you, but the real you. The self beneath the noise, the twin behind the twin. Mercury aligns with Jupiter, Uranus, and Pluto, the planets of expansion, rebellion, and rebirth. This means, in 2026, you won't just question who you are, you will rebuild who you are. This is the year your personality stops being a mask and becomes a signature. Emotional intelligence upgrade. People think Gemini is emotionally detached. They couldn't be more wrong. You feel deeply, but you feel fast, too fast for others to keep up. In 2026, your emotional world slows down, deepens, matures. You no longer seek validation from conversations. You seek connection. You no longer run from feelings, you observe them. This year gives you the clarity to understand your past emotional patterns. Why you chase excitement. Why you detach when overwhelmed. Why you stay curious even in love. Why silence scares you. But something changes. Silence becomes your teacher. Relationships, love, and the shadow twin. This is the most important part of your year. Relationships in 2026 are not for the faint-hearted. You will be confronted by the shadow twin, someone who mirrors your fears, your insecurities, your brilliance, your darkness. This person forces you to grow. For some Geminis, this is a soulmate. For others, a karmic connection. Either way, You cannot escape this reflection. The relationship patterns you repeat will rise to the surface. The need for mental stimulation, the fear of emotional stagnation, the tendency to love intensely but inconsistently, the desire for freedom but not abandonment. 2026 teaches you a powerful truth. You cannot find clarity in another person until you find it within yourself. Some bonds deepen, some bonds break, but what stays is real destiny. Career in the path of the messenger Gemini. You were born to communicate. Speaking is not a habit for you, it is a destiny. In 2026, this destiny activates opportunities appear out of nowhere. Teaching, public speaking, writing, content creation, media, voice work, coaching, storytelling. You will not chase opportunities, they will chase you. Your words become magnetic. Your ideas attract the right people. And when you speak your truth, doors open. This is the year you step into influence. The world begins to listen. The dark night of the mind around mid-year, something shifts. Your mind becomes heavy, slow, clouded. This is the dark night of the mind, not a breakdown, but a breakthrough. Old mental patterns die, outdated beliefs collapse. Your brain is rewiring itself for a higher level of consciousness. You may feel emotionally tired, mentally overwhelmed, detached from people, uninterested in old routines, hungry for solitude. But remember this. This is the universe clearing space for clarity. After the quiet comes the awakening. After the pause comes the acceleration. The revelation, who you become in 2026. Gemini, the universe has one final message for you. You were never meant to live a simple life. You are a bridge between worlds, ideas, people, realities. And in 2026, that bridge becomes unbreakable. You will speak truth. You will channel creativity. You will see the world with new eyes. Your mind becomes your throne, not your prison. And by the end of this year, the person you become will not just understand reality, they will reshape it. And now, the mind is quiet. Not divided, not confused, just awake. Gemini, 2026 opens a doorway only you can enter. Your thoughts are clearer, your path is brighter, and your destiny is finally moving in your direction. But remember, this awakening is only the beginning. If you want to follow this journey, if you want the stars to guide your next transformation, make sure you subscribe because every sign has a story, and your next revelation is already on the way. This is Goldmoon Lunexa. The stars never sleep, and neither should your awakening.